Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft audio commentary. This time around we shall be covering up a game on Last Refuge. This game will be featuring Remind, who is spawning as the red knight elf on the bottom left. He will be playing up against a player known as Cheamiko, who is spawning as the blue human on the top right. The map is Last Refuge and this is going to be human versus night elf. Remind, it's been a while since I've done one of the games of his. He is literally one of my most favorite players out there. When I had recently only started casting, not recently, I mean to say when I had only just started casting, this guy was, I do believe, in his prime. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm not exactly sure about his situation right now, because I'm not exactly following it the way I used to. So yeah, this guy was, I believe, the second last WCG winner. The last one was Todd until WCG kind of went down. He's going to be getting a revival this year. Heard something about that. Well, enough about the history and stuff. We're just going to concentrate on the game a bit, as the AOW has begun producing that archer. Remind is going to be creeping a green camp, it seems like. May choose to go near the orange camp as well, but he would rather want to play safe, in my opinion, at this point. There goes the tree, and he's gonna be taking some damage, hitting simultaneously while walking towards the trees to eat them up and get himself that necessary regeneration. Needs to be careful not to kill off them using the tree, because that's not going to give you experience points. And Cheamiko doing some power creeping over here at the green camp. Human player would rather had been going for this camp actually, normally when you go for power creeping. And I kind of clicked somewhere else. Okay, we're still recording. Okay. Okay, human player quickly moving towards the other green camp, the Murloc camp, and both players are rather wanting to play a little safely. None of them are going for the rather dangerous camps. Even the Night Elf player is not choosing to go for that one, although we know that Night Elf players are fully capable of doing so. Planting the wisps at nice little sweet spots. This upper tree is right for the taking. It will give you a lot of intel, and at the same time it will be hidden because of the upper ledge. So human player done creeping here, getting himself to level 2 on the Archmage, and seems to me like he is going for a expansion. An expansion is probably a good choice for the human player on this map, Last Refuge. The expansion is nearby, it's easily creepable, and apart from that, you can easily defend it, giving its location. Its location is between your mercenary camp. The mercenary camp at times can be really useful to summon in the defensive units right in the nick of time when your base is being attacked. You can just get a worker in there, or if you already have a farm over there, you can just summon the mercenaries and get them to the expansion point where the expansion is being attacked and your army is not close by. Night Elf player reaching over this point, and he probably will have the intel that the human player is about to expand, and human player nicely using the goblin lab. And okay, I'm not exactly sure what the human player used over there, but I do believe it was the goblin lab. I do believe he got a footman towards the upper side of that ramp. I did not see it when I went over there on the map, but I'm pretty sure it was the footman. Using that reveal ability from the goblin lab and revealing those archers, that was a nice little move there by the human player. Now he's going to try and get a surround off the DH. DH is going to be hitting hard, going to destroy that tower, and oh my, DH is down to very low hit points. Remind needs to go back, TP out of this situation, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's just gonna hit a bit more on that town hall before he TPs to his base, healing up a bit with the Moonwells, and losing your TP at a very early stage of the game rather. Oh, it's better than losing your hero, but Remind will not back down. He will. He seems to be going for Hunter's Hall, and that ancient is rather standing. It's not rooted down to produce anything. He got himself a nice little panda, and that sentry ward belongs to the human player. Since I cannot wait, I can click it. So okay, it belongs to the Night Elf. Remind has the sentry ward, and he also has that entangled, or rather ensnared footman, which he was hitting on. Archers won't be able to do much on this in this battle. The panda is the only thing that can actually really deal damage at this point to the human player. Human player can put in those towers and easily defend his newly constructed expansion point. Idle player may choose to go for a counter expansion, and okay, that's exactly what he's going for. Idle player is going for an expansion at this is a red camp, by the way. It's not the camp that you can easily creep out, and okay, this thing belongs to the human player. This sentry ward definitely belongs to the human player, because Idle player will not make it not drop it at his own base, and human player attacking the Ancient of Lore with the Archmage alone. He's going solo Archmage harassment to the base, and he is solving his purpose. Idle player was creeping and kinda caught off guard at this point right now. Idle player only just coming back in, and damage. Well, a lot of damage is already done. The first Ancient of Lore is delayed. He is constructing a second one, and the second one is also being pounded on with that water elemental. Now some mana burns going on, and oh my, it's down to 150 hit points. That's really bad. Human player has a nice little stack of items. Wouldn't say all of them are most useful when it comes to the Archmage, but he's got a full inventory. Just gonna go over the items a bit. Human player, and oh my, this is bad. Human player TP'd himself using the Staff of Teleportation to his footman, and the footman found the expansion where the Night Elf player was planning to do a counter expansion, probably at this point or this point, but I don't exactly see how he could have crept out a red camp with the number of units that he has. And we got some creeps running down the ramp. Don't know what that was for. Human player constructing a lumber mill, and I believe lumber mill, he needs a lumber mill for the guard towers. And Panda using Drunken Hazard and Breath of Flame. No? Okay, guess no. So yeah, was about to say, just gonna go over the items a bit. Human player actually getting himself a Zeppelin. Okay, that's what it was about. Human player tried to aggravate the creeps and got himself a Zeppelin in the process. He's near the tavern. It seems like he's gonna go for a tavern hero. Naga Sea Witch is right for the taking. And Night Elf player is ill prepared for this attack. His Panda Broodmaster does have the mana tank full. He can definitely put in a few of those Breath of Fire, but that's not exactly what he wants to do, I guess, this point. And there goes the Breath of Fire with Drunken Haze. Those footmen are going to be losing the hit points very, very quickly, and they're gonna try and follow the DH. And DH is having Gloves of Haze, Boost of Speed, Potion of Invulnerability. This is the Potion of Invulnerability, not the Lesser Invulnerability, so this gives you more time with the Divine Shield. He's got Rings of Protection +2, and he's passed on the Sabi Mask to the Panda, which is probably the better choice, because you want your mana tank to be full for that guy. You want to be able to cast as many as Breath of Fire as possible. There comes that Divine Shield, the Potion of Invulnerability, and the human player trying to attack this under construction expansion. Seems like he's going to be successful in doing so, and human player is going to TP back as he is done doing the damage. He's going to be able to TP back safely to home, and human player is looking pretty strong so far. Night player, I mean, Remind, as much as I know about him, he is a really great player, and I've been a fan of him since a very long time. Not sure exactly now if he is actually playing professionally or not still. or he's just like one of the casual guys, you know, like what Grubby's doing and all, Grubby, Todd, and these guys. So Night player is going to be pulling down those creeps and killing. Oh my, he lost his archer to the creeps. That's bad. That's really bad. Really bad. And oh my, you don't want to lose the DH. Get the DH back. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Remind. Don't do this, please. Where is the human player? I do not see his army anywhere. I'm pretty sure they're in the Zeppelin. Where is the Zeppelin? There's the Zeppelin. Zeppelin coming in, and human player tried to go for an engagement, and oh, he's up the ramp. He's gonna take out the Wisp. Night player is very fast in reflexes, getting them to attack, to detonate basically before they died. So no experience for the human player, and he loses a lot of mana in the process. Expansion is well and up, and if we see the main base, human player is going for a rather different sort of a build. He's already hit 62 food. He's only attacking with his 2 heroes and the footmen at this point. He's not using any tier 2, tier 3 units so far. He's keeping them back in the base, and I guess he's just going to deal as much as damage as possible before he decides to pull them in. He's gonna leave that footman behind to die, and probably try to run off. And yeah, that's probably the best choice, trying to block them with your footmen and then escape with the rest. Although he did lose a number of them over there. He did manage to destroy, I don't know, I guess he did manage to destroy one of the buildings over there. I can't exactly remember. Here comes the cavalry. Here comes the cavalry, the magicians, the spellcasters, and all sorts of good stuff, and the very favored more teams. The more teams are going to be rolling in and going to be hitting hard over the Dryads and the Bears. They deal a lot of damage to Nidal units, and if used carefully. And here they are pulling in Militiaman. Yep, that's exactly what he needs to do. And Nidal player using a Breath of Fire. He's also pulling in his Goblin Shredder. He's going in there with everything he's got, and Nidal player, well, I don't know, if he's gonna attack, he's gonna get in there. And the mana burn on the Naga Siege. Human player has the stack of items, everything that he needs, and he is attacking the DH. Oh my, DH is slowed. DH may die over there, and yeah, I was about to say Nidal player should probably be having Staff of Preservation. He did. Using Abolish Magic with the Dryads to knock off that slow spell, and he's going to run back to the base while the human player is probably going to pick up an item or two from here. Not sure exactly what he has. He has everything he could ask for at this point. And the Night Elf player, does he have an expansion ready? He's trying to go for the expansion. He doesn't have it ready. The human player is happily expanded, and human player reaching 80 food. Okay, you don't want to go over that now. Nile player should realize this sooner than later, that he will not be able to compete against an 80 food army unless and until he catches the human player off guard at a bad position, something like what he already has. Although human player is stabilizing himself, getting those units in the front, and okay, this is exactly where human player needs to be careful. The more teams will be attacking, but as the Nidal player is escaping, the more teams are going to be dealing more damage to his own units when their bombshells land. Now the human player spotting this expansion, he's probably gonna let the more teams attack the buildings while his army attacks something else. He's gonna go over the mercenary camp. He's gonna get himself some mercenaries. Nidal player going over 50 food finally. He finally realizes he won't be able to take this human army down with just a 50 foot army. Human player on 2 gold mines, that is, 1 expansion, 1 main. That's exactly the reason why he can afford to go over the 50 food mark. And he's going to destroy the buildings one by one. As we can see, the more teams are devastating over there. We're deadly taking out the units one by one. Night player got a nice little Breath of Fire angle over there. And oh my, this game is turning out to be really bad for Remind. Remind is going to be losing this, I believe. Cheamiko is just Cheamiko is kind of besting Remind right now. Okay, he's sending in the peasants in the front, and oh, nice little healing healing scroll over there being used by the every human player. And Idle player trying to do everything he can and losing the DH. And as you can see, the spells, the damage output, the more teams from the back, I mean there is a lot of damage. And well, that was an Ankh of Reincarnation, didn't see that one coming. But will the Idle player, will that be the game changer? Will that be the game changer? Will the Idle player surviving for that a little long period of time just change the whole complexity of the game? Not sure exactly what's going to happen. Human player is still looking pretty strong, but the Idle player's units are near to 50% and lower hit points. Human player is dishing out damage. He is dealing a lot, and the bears are going down one by one. Once again, the DH has been taken out, and he has another Ankh. How on earth? And he left the game. So this game goes to the human player. Well, that was a pretty great game over there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Subscribe for more, and don't forget to hit the like button. That's it. That's all. Z out. Bye bye.